Welcome to the interview zone of the World Championships here in Tampere, Nokia 25. Could you first state your name and tell us shortly how your round went?
Garrett Everson. It started off pretty well. I was happy, and then the back nine struck, and I'm just going to leave it at that.
I'm Jake Monn. I played pretty well today, especially on the front. Ran into some trouble on the back, a couple of bogeys, but I bounced back with 2 birdies. Had 2 more bogeys, and then finished off with a birdie and 18.
Brenna, Christian Norway. Played a little bit weird, I would say, but a really solid last holes. That saved me quite a good round.
I'm Paul Oman from the States. Started off a little shaky. I don't know what happened in the middle of the round, but I started getting some birdies. And yeah, that was about it. Sun came out probably. That was what it was.
The weather conditions were pretty challenging today. It was raining when you started, but luckily it stopped. How did the wet ground and the rain affect your round?
Definitely had to take the tempo down a little bit. I've had a problem with slipping a lot with my shoes, and just the wet ground out here just does not help with the traction, and so I had to kind of pace myself and figure out my timing and all that, but it wasn't too bad. I kind of figured it out, but yeah, I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, you had to be really cautious running up, slow it down sometimes. Walking down the fairways, there were a couple that I think your dad almost fell down on one hole.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny, but he saved it. He had a good recovery. But yeah, I just had to walk, especially walking down the fairway, because the only thing I could do now to hurt myself worse is slipping and falling and bracing myself. So yeah, just being very cautious walking around.
For me, it's didn't affect too much. We didn't have rain too many holes, like 3 holes. Only that the grip, I take my grip a little bit harder, so it's easier for me to do a grip block and shank a little bit more than I usually do. But it was only 3 holes, so we had a good weather.
Yeah, thankfully the rain let up. I think I only used 1 towel, which is pretty awesome since I only have like 4. I did have to buy an umbrella for those first few holes, but for the most part it was short-lived. It was nice that it gave up on us. Yeah.
Were there any big highlights on your round?
Me first? It's always nice to play with someone that I've never played with before. I enjoy that. I'm familiar with the other 2 players on my card from the States, so it was nice to play with someone new. Mort brought the A game today. He played very well, hit some nice putts. Just those handful, 4 or 5 birdies I got down the stretch was a highlight for me after the way I started.
Everyone was playing good in our card, but in different time of the round. So it was actually a lot of highlight in the group. But for me, it was probably the last hole where I committed on 15, took bird there, and also on 16 with a big putt. And Paul's drive on 17, that was quite sick. It was like Pulsea almost. So yeah, I think that was the highlight of the round.
I think my highlight was hole 2. I threw a lefty backhand to, I'm a righty player, I threw a lefty backhand to like 20 feet, 5 meters or so, which was pretty cool. And then it was also fun to watch Morton and Garrett bang some putts, and then Paul with the tear at the end there. It was fun to watch.
Yeah, I don't think I had too many highlights besides, made a couple of big putts and made a couple of cool par saves that really helped me out. But other than that, nothing too crazy.
So you are all world-class players and know how to perform under even in challenging weather conditions. What advice would you give to a less experienced player on how they could play better in bad weather?
I say slow yourself down. Make sure you do your routine, and make sure you got the right grip. And I say just take a deep breath and just calm down a little bit.
Yeah, I would say just take your time. A lot of players during the rain, everybody's going to play a little bit slower. It's just expected with the rain. So just take your time. Don't rush it. If you got a water drop on your thumb, go back, chalk up, get a towel. Just make sure you, like what Garrett said, have a good grip, and yeah.
I would say have fun on the way, enjoy the sport, and figure out a little bit early what you want to do with disc golf. If you want to compete, then you have to like go one direction. If you just want to have it as a casual and get better with friends and all that, you have a other direction of doing it. So yeah, that's I think that's important to figure out which direction you want to go.
I just want to say I think you need to be prepared. You know, if there's going to be some weather coming in, you need to think about it before you get to the course, and then once you get to the course, just find comfort. I think in anything that you can, so you can keep a positive mindset and just keep chugging along.
Thank you so much, guys, for your time. I wish you all the best for the rest of the tournament. Thank you. Thanks.